Hey guys, welcome to JPT. I'm Carson G, and this is Just Plain Tech. Alright, so I got this baby. Oh yeah. This is a Dell Studio XPS 8100, and this computer has 6 gigabytes of RAM, a quad-core Intel Core i5, yes, and an AMD Redwood GPU. So that is pretty crazy. And the one downside that this computer has is it does not have a hard drive. The hard drive for it actually died, and then it was later removed from the computer. So this thing no longer has its hard drive. But I did install Linux Mint 20 Mate on this flash drive, which only has 32 gigabytes on it, but I installed it on this flash drive. I'm going to put this in the computer and see how well a 64-bit version of Linux will run on this old flash drive, which has 80 megabytes per second read and write speed, so that's really not much. And then I do plan on getting a hard drive, for example, something like this. It's right here. I got this is a SATA hard drive, external, 1 terabyte. Now I could install an operating system on here and put it in this computer. However, I'm saving this for the Raspberry Pi PC build guide. I'm going to save that for the Raspberry Pi build. But what I could do is I could plug in this hard drive, plug in the SATA right here. Then this other end is a USB. And the nice thing about is, since this only has USB 2.0, this would be at about 500 megabytes per second read and write speed. But on the Pi, since the Pi has 3.0, USB 3.0, this will be up to 5 gigabytes. So this is much more ideal for the Raspberry Pi. I think I'll get, I'm planning on ordering another hard drive for this computer. Anyway, so enough of me talking. I'm gonna plug this computer in, hook it up to its flash drive, and see how optimal running a operating system off a flash drive can really be. Before we begin, I'd just like to send a quick thank you to those of you who ordered t-shirts. Really helped out the channel. Thank you so much. Alright, here I am on my Linux Mint 20 desktop. I already configured it and updated it, configured the mirrors and everything. And, here, I just imported some stuff. You know, like my intro and everything. Just a little bit of stuff from my other computer. And, alright, so basically I downloaded a few games here, and I'm gonna try them out and see, how well they're working. I'm gonna mute the sound. But, first let's try GLtron. This will run on just about any computer you desire. First let me get that right. Oh, that's an awful angle. Alright, there we go. So it looks like this game is running well. Just let me test the crash effect. Alright. So that game seems to be running well. So far we're at a good start. As you can see, pretty good system responsiveness. And I really like this. That little animation. But as you can see, Windows open very quickly, as expected. It's Linux we're talking about here. We're going to try a game called Super Tux. I'm going to try that. Alright. So far it seems to be performing optimally. Okay, so we got an optimal Super Tux performance. Now, so far this seems to be performing optimally. However, I will still end up getting a hard drive for it just because 32 gigabytes isn't enough. It's barely enough for one system, and like, you know, with only 32 gigabytes, I can't really put my quad boot that I would desire, because I would much rather put a quad boot on here, and I like quad boots. So, yeah, this is a temporary setup. I'll do like a follow-up video once I get the hard drive. But, yeah, we're going to test out Super Tux Car in just a sec. Here we are, Super Tux Car on the normal graphics. Now, this game is pretty much putting your system performance and computer power to the test. This is like one of the most resource-hungry games that Linux has out there. If your computer will run this at the regular level of graphic effects, then you can pretty much run anything on your computer at that point. So, yeah, I'm gonna try this level. This is this underwater level. It's a pretty cool one, but it also has a lot of graphic effects. Oh wow, that seems to be running surprisingly well. And you gotta remember, this computer is 10 years old. But it was a very high-end computer. It still is, I'd say it's about mid-range now. But 10 years ago, it was a very high-end PC. Probably cost about $1,000, so, yeah. But this level is seeming to run very well. Let's see if I can choose a more resource-hungry level, such as this one. And let's see if that will run. I can set the graphics options. Oh my gosh. It's... What? No, I don't believe this. Let's just see how long it's doing it, because I can hear the fans coming on. It's already starting to turn on the fans after like 20 seconds of gameplay. So this may be working this computer to its hardest. Now, I want to try... This level's probably even more resource hungry. I can see it's already taken a while. Oh my. Took a little long to load, but it's surprisingly running. Okay. Oh, that must have been a glitch. So it actually does seem to be running this pretty optimally, which is pretty amazing. And I think this will work for now, but as I said, it only has very little amount of storage, and I can't set up a quad boot, or maybe even a dual boot. I probably can't even do a dual boot. So, yeah. So I will be ending up getting a hard drive. But overall, this performance is pretty optimal. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos like this all the time. And if you're interested in getting merch, we have a link in the description down below. Other than that, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.